Yo, it's Red Nation Blogger. No Narratives, episode 50. Huge shout out, huge thank you to my guy Marco, to my guy Jeff. Thank you guys for filling in. Without further ado, enjoy the pod.
All right, what's up, y'all? Another episode of No Narratives Podcast. I got my boy Castro. It's your boy Jeff here. Bryson is out, so we're gonna do this general NBA pod real quick. Just do some quick hitter points and talk about kind of what we've seen as the season has progressed and started. So we're gonna get into these things and give y'all our unfiltered takes. So first, I want to start off with the biggest buzz of the season that I think is gonna that is taking the league by storm are the Spurs. Um, Wemby has shown up to the scene. We are finally getting Ultra Instinct Wemby. Um, the GOAT talent for him is off the charts. It's there. You can see it. So Marco, you from San Antonio. You live there at least, I think. So
Yeah,
how are you feeling about the Spurs?
yeah. I'm a Lakers fan first off, but I've been hearing about the Spurs for since I've been here, man. The Spurs fans believe that the Lakers are the rival for whatever reason, but yeah, I mean, ever since last year, really, the group chats that I'm in with my friends here and family is just Wemby, 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 and I'm just like, look, man, he's young, but honestly, bro, his athleticism at the size he is, I mean, right now, he averages 12 rebounds and it looks like he's barely trying. He could create his own shot anywhere on the court, man. Threes, fadeaways. He got the hook shot. He could shoot free throws. All that, man. He's averaging 25 a game. Like this dude really is unstoppable. And if he was on another team with a different type of coaching style, he'd probably be averaging more points.
Yeah,
But I think him on the floor just defensively, uh, he makes the team better. I look at his supporting cast and I'm like, man, there's not much there with Fox gone. I mean, they got Castle, they
yeah.
got, a couple
They
veterans,
got
Harrison
Harper. Yeah,
Barnes, but
yeah,
he he's an elevator. He
yeah,
to me, he's like Doncic, right?
yeah.
He can elevate the team and just put the team on his back.
I think he is the greatest defensive force I've ever seen in my life because just him out there on defense and certain things, like there's not a stat for this, and people have talked about this, but the amount of shots that players when they drive, they look. I say, oh, Wimby, we going somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, he
Rethink.
just stopped all that. He stopped all that, and it's just like on top of the offensive development he's had this year, it's just like he's must see TV because like he stops everything, he blocks everything, and guys just like you're seeing them try to scheme him out of defense just because of how much he just changes everything. And this is without even like scoring. We haven't really scoring yet. And so
Yeah.
I do think I want to say that like I think the NBA did a little bit of home cooking there. Because that man has the best rebuild for a young prospect I've ever seen, bro. Granted, the Spurs been a lottery every year, but they got a good young core. They got De'Aaron Fox, they got Castle,
He's not even
Harper.
back yet. I don't even think
Yeah,
Fox is back yet.
yeah, I think he comes back either like next week or something. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, like that's a good team for a young like prospect like that. So the Spurs to me are definitely back. We're definitely gonna see more than now. Granted, as the season goes, I think we're gonna have to just see how they win, how they face, physical pressure teams, especially how Wemby adjusts to it. But
Yeah, yeah.
um, it's just amazing to watch. Like
And
I couldn't have ever like if you would have told me like 3 seasons ago there's going to be the generational prospect and he's going to be a big. I just wouldn't know what that looked like. And then like I kind of was like, would be I don't know. And then just seeing it all finally come together, I was like, yo, this is crazy.
yeah, and I don't think
Yeah.
I'm 37 years old, so I don't think in my lifetime I've seen a duo of a 5 and a 1 that is defensively strong. So he's
Yeah.
averaging, De'Aaron Fox isn't back yet, but he came out of college not because of his offense, man. Like
Yeah.
because he's smart and his defense. We saw what he
Yeah.
did to the Lonzo Ball in the Sweet
Yeah.
16. Lonzo was going crazy. Then Fox locked him up and then dropped 30 on his head, right?
Hmm.
I mean, then you got Wemby, 4 blocks a game. It's insane.
I mean,
It's
most
insane.
most DPOYs only even average like maybe at most two, but he's at four, and
Yeah,
it's just like I'm
and
like
he's
I don't see how you don't pencil him in for DPOY at least
bro
if he's healthy, like bro,
for
at
the
least
rest five for the rest 5 years, bro. Like
yeah, like
he averaged 3.6 rookie year,
yeah,
3.8 last year, 3.9 this year. It's getting bigger. Like the
yeah.
margin is getting bigger, bro.
And once they figure out how to like measure his like I said, him just dissuading people from even trying to shoot near him,
Yeah.
and like I know there's no stat for that, but like that matters.
Yeah, yeah, of course. For sure.
So
For
so it's
sure.
just like once they figure that out, I just might as well rename the award to Wemby
Bro,
DPOY award. Like as long as he's healthy, as long as he doesn't have any major injuries or anything like that, God bless. But
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
and you can
he's got
stop
that.
him. You can stop him and foul him, but he shoots 80% from the free throw line. Like
Yeah,
there's no weaknesses on offense and there's no weaknesses on defenses
yeah,
because
because
even if he
you
missed
can.
times, his arms are
Yeah.
too long. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
he gets offensive rebounds. He can tap out, bro. He can you can put him anywhere on the floor that I need him to be,
Yeah.
and I can create a mismatch, and it's just nasty. But moving on, let's go to my hometown team. Let's pour it out. I don't have any liquor, but if this was liquor, I would pour it out for my Mavericks. Um, we are damn bad. I can't. I mean, Mavs fans, I've tried to sell. Like I thought this roster was okay. All right, there's a way to make this work. It's not really bad when you look at it, but the idea of thinking Cooper Flag at 18 is LeBron James and can be your playmaker that is that was never part of his game. Um,
Yeah.
and now with AD's Achilles being kind of sort of cooked. Um, and they have like one of the worst relative to a season. They have like one of the worst offensive ratings. It's sad because you say you wanted to win a championship, but like when you make a trade like that, bro, you have to win. And I know people are gonna hate me for comparing this. I compare this to the AD trade in the Lakers, right? The Lakers had a young core, a lot to look forward to, but when you traded that away for another star, the owners be okay, you got to win to
Yeah.
justify that. And they did win. So, now that you traded like Luca, like, okay, you need to be winning. In the first two seasons, I better see you in the conference finals or the finals to justify trading with a 25-year-old superstar. And that's not looking to happen. I've kind of resigned my fate to be like, hey, let's just tank because we already like 5 games in the hole. The West is too good. Um, I don't see any point in forcing AD to come back and try to carry this team to the play-in, get hurt, or like whatever. No, just we got a good draft class coming up. We got the Boozer kid. We got AJ Javonsa from BYU. Let's just tank. Let's just tank and let's just get ourselves a young core. Let's just do what the Spurs do, and hopefully the NBA will look out for us and rig that draft again. So
Yeah, yeah. You're on to something, man. You're definitely on
yeah,
to something, bro. Like I think they should tank. I mean, their best players out, right? Their best
yeah.
players out. He's not going to be. When is he coming back? It was Kyrie, right? He's out
Kyrie, I
till.
mean, it's out till like the spring. So like
Oh yeah, so yeah,
March,
that's
April. So I don't see the
it's
point
a
because like
wrap.
what you gonna do? Come back, try to be in game shape to get to the play-in and maybe get hurt again because you're gonna be
Yeah,
rusty. You need
yeah.
time to come back from an ACL injury.
I
That's
think
what I do.
I think that three healthy is nasty. I really
Yeah,
do, and it sucks for Mavs fans because they got robbed of that, and they got to wait another year. But the good
yeah,
news is, yeah, even if you don't decide to tank, you're still going to be at the bottom half of the league, and you're
yeah,
still going to get a good draft pick, right?
yeah,
So I think you're right, bro. If I could get one of the Boozer kids or the kid from BYU's nice, like
yeah,
just tank, and you got a super young core, you got two veterans
yeah.
like it'll take the pressure off them, and their future is going to be bright. But yeah, I mean, me as a Lakers fan, I don't understand why we gave y'all crumbs and we got Luca.
Like
And
I
and
don't.
for us,
I want to know what I really want to know. Like I really think that this was a conspiracy by the ownership group. I
could
think
be.
there was some high galaxy brain idea to sell the team, and like relocate it for some reason to whatever city they wanted. Like this was some big money type rigging because this makes no fucking sense. I mean, as a LeBron fan too, like I'm laughing. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
like you just you
and honestly, bro, like even though my Lakers, I don't necessarily think they'll win the chip. As a fan, I think they'll win a chip every year. But you know, bias aside, I'm like, yeah, we may not win, but we got Luca. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
I'm like the Lakers. Like it was the all time bailout package for the Lakers as a
yeah,
franchise. It's like, bro, okay, well, Anthony Davis. I love the
we were
guy, but he's
cooked.
not.
Yeah, we were
Yeah, like
cooked, bro. If
I,
we
I
still
love
had
Anthony, but he's
AD,
not.
we'd be
Yeah,
cooked.
yeah. I'm like okay, because I figured I was like, okay, they're gonna try to end this. They're gonna try to like spin this as like LeBron's retirement, trying to kind of make Reeves and AD the new thing, and see how that goes. But then you get an all time.
Oh
I don't even
man.
understand, bro. Like you call this dude saying, "Hey, we you want Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis?"
And we get the best version. We get the best
Yeah,
version because he's hurt. Like
yeah,
for real is hurt, bro. And he has. I could tell the way he's played this year when he has played. He's playing
yeah,
with a chip on his shoulder, man. He's playing with a lot of fire that
yeah.
he didn't necessarily have in Dallas.
Yeah, and I'm like, they try to put out all these hit pieces on him last year, trying to justify the
Yeah.
shit, make it seem like he was this, he was that, and Mavs fans was just, I'm like, bro, what? Like, when you got a generational superstar, you got to take the bad with the good. Like, it
Oh
just
yeah,
is
yeah,
what
yeah,
it is.
for sure,
If
for sure.
Wemby was kind of an asshole, you fucking deal with that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, you just deal with that, bro. You got Wemby, dog. Like, other
yeah.
teams, imagine if New Orleans had him right now. They'd be like, okay, you can do whatever, say
Everything,
whatever,
bro.
everything you want, bro.
Everything.
You got it, dog. It like
The
that's
Kawhi treatment, bro.
yeah, like I'm about to put you on all sorts of money laundering stuff. I'm about
Yeah,
to,
like bro,
yeah, dog.
everything
I got you.
backdoored, man.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah, under the table, dog. I'm about to get you the bag, son. So that was crazy to me.
Yeah.
And so the Mavericks, I'm just like, look, bro, like this gamble failed massively, and you didn't understand the timeline that you even did because, like I said, if you didn't win the first two seasons, that was a stupid ass trade. The Lakers gambled their future, but they got a chip out of it. So as
Yeah,
much as you
yeah.
complain about the future, they got a fucking banner, which is the whole
Yeah.
fucking point. And
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you can you just can't do that. And then Jason Kidd, I don't even want to. I don't even care like what he does because it's not because like the whole point is that that team was clearly built for a playmaker like Luka,
Yeah.
and you don't have one, and you gave him away for
For
Max
nothing.
Christie.
For nothing.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Moving on. I want to get into Detroit, man. I like seeing young players take a leap, but I don't know. What have you kind of like? How many notes you got on Detroit? Because I'm just high
Man,
on the.
so they don't really get a lot of primetime games, man. They really
Yeah,
don't. I think I've seen them twice probably this year or maybe once.
yeah,
So I had to look them up, man, to see what was going on, but I'm going to piggyback off what I saw last year. So they're number 1 in the East right now, I believe. And they're number 2 in defensive rating. And last year I saw that like they are a dirty. And I don't mean it in a condescending way. I mean they make games dirty. They're
yeah,
gritty. They remind me of the Grizzlies, but better. They're just better.
yeah,
They're just better,
yeah,
bro. And Cade, my goodness, man, what a beast. What a
yeah,
beast, bro. Healthy, this man is a walking triple double. He could get you 30 points, 10
yeah,
assists. He could get rebounds when he wants. He plays good defense. And they got the was it the Thompson twin?
yeah. Asar,
Azar,
Asar.
Azar,
Yeah,
he's good too. He's super athletic. He's just like his brother. I mean, he's not as good as his brother in my opinion, but he's just like his brother, man. He has a huge
yeah,
motor, high motor. But yeah, I mean, any game that you'll watch of theirs, they fight for every possession. They have a lot of fire. They want to win, bro. Do I think they'll win a chip or come out the East? Probably not. Only because I think they're just so young and they
yeah.
don't have a. I mean, Cade's their leader at the end of the day. And I just don't think that they have enough to beat the veteran teams, such as a healthy Celtics,
Right.
a healthy Bucks with Giannis. Who's going to stop Giannis? I don't care. I don't care who's Wemby and Giannis, bro. I don't care who you put out there. They're not being stopped. And I
Yeah,
mean, Giannis already has a chip. He's an MVP. I mean, yeah, they'll be top 5, no doubt
yeah,
about
for
it.
sure. I'm really high on that pairing of Cade and Jalen Duren. I
During,
think
yeah,
they got all the tools to be a good team. It's just going to come down to playoff experience and execution, like you said. Like,
yeah,
can they execute down the stretch? They addressed some of their shooting by getting Duncan Robinson, which I think is a great pickup. I'm really high on I really like what they built over there because I like teams like that are scrappy, but they said they got talent and they not like prima donnas. They don't think they arrive yet. They hungry, and so I think that's going to carry them a lot. And it is sad that we don't get uh, a lot of talk about them because
yeah. A lot of coverage. There's
they
just
a lot
nothing.
of coverage because it's the same Braun headlines I've been seeing last year. Like Lakers better
Yeah.
without Braun 24/7. No, I want to hear about
Ant
the
Man's
OKC and
babies.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Ant
babies.
Man's
Yeah,
babies. Like
bro, we
same
got
stuff.
legitimate star in Detroit, and we need to be um, advertising that as such because that's a good young team. So I'm
Yeah,
happy that they're doing good.
he's to me he's already a top 15 player in the league. Just I mean he's
Yeah,
probably a top 5 point guard. Like, and he really is oversized for a point guard. He's not really a point guard,
he
bro.
yeah, and he's so smooth, man. Like if you watch this game, like if you like smooth players with handles, and y'all kids out there,
Yeah,
y'all like the bag, Cade's that guy. Go
got
watch
everything.
Cade. They got everything, man, and they're just a kind of like especially people who complain about the lack of defense and physicality.
Mhm.
Detroit, that's if you want to
Yeah,
watch some 90s, 2000 style
yeah.
basketball, that's Detroit.
And I hate
Uh,
Detroit teams, bro. I hate Detroit teams, dog. I hate
yeah,
Detroit teams, but I love Cade, bro.
yeah,
He really is that guy, and he didn't come out from a college that just turns them out number one
yeah,
picks all the time. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
he didn't come from Kentucky, and he didn't come from Duke, UNC, but like I don't know, I don't was it Oklahoma State,
OSU.
OSU? Yeah, yeah, Oklahoma State. And it's like, how did they even get this man? They must have paid him
Yeah.
a lot.
Another
But
one
yeah,
of those. Yeah, he went
he's
to
a
Oklahoma
monster.
State. Yeah. And then also kind of in the same context, I want to talk about OKC. Uh, they have started the season putting belt to ass, and I just kind of I look at it and the way they win games is so unorthodox. Like, because it's not really like Shea. It's not really necessarily that Shea is just like this god tier superstar. He's really good. Don't get me wrong. But it's like OKC just has so many guys to play defense. They got like 12. They got
Yeah,
like they
all
just
young.
they all young and they all just play defense gritty. They just chase you around everything. So it's like your stars are having to work hard every possession because it doesn't matter if you got Dort on you, Williams on you. I forget what the name. They got Casey Wallace. Um, they
That boy
got guys off
Chet
the bench. Chet. They got Caruso, bro.
Caruso, bro.
They just have dudes and bodies to throw at you. It's like you got to go through a horde of all NBA defenders to
Yeah,
score. And
yeah,
so,
and then you got Hardenstein, right? Hardenstein,
yeah,
Isaiah.
yeah, you got
Yeah,
Chet will help defense, bro. They just have so much to defend you with that's to me that's how they beat teams. Like it's not that
yeah,
Shea is out there killing you with 40. It's just that you got to stop Shea, but now your whole team is just it's slog to score. And it's that I see with that type of like they're like the CBA team, bro. They got all the assets you need to be competitive in this new CBA. They got all draft picks, all young good guys on cost controlled contracts, and there's no slowing them down. So I
Th-
don't know. They may win just because I don't know how you deal with that much depth.
yeah. And then you got
Yeah,
like so Dort reminds me of Roberson,
yeah,
but Roberson didn't have the luxury of having a bunch of dudes that can score.
yeah,
You got a 7 footer in Chet. You got SGA who can score anytime he wants, or he could get to the free throw line every time he wants. I mean, I guess I can understand why they don't get a lot of media coverage just because
yeah,
they're a small market team. I mean, just like the Spurs, right? All they have is really is Wemby's the star, but they don't get a lot of games unless they play a team like the Lakers or
yeah,
or OKC. Like they're gonna show the OKC games, but they got to be playing a high profile team like the Warriors, the Lakers, like type of
Okay.
situation. But I don't know. And to me, as an NBA fan, I don't even watch. I don't really look to watch them. And I'm
Right.
thinking to myself, like, what? And last night I was thinking about this. I was like, man, why do I not want to watch them? But then it's like the narrative that they push down our throats is SGA is a free throw merchant, right? Free
Right.
throw merchant. And then it's like I throw on the game, he's automatically fouled. And I'm like, damn, like this is true. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I got to watch Shea at the free throw line for 30 minutes, man. I didn't want to
yeah, so
spend my
like
night
for
doing
me,
it. So,
yeah, for me, I just want to see like high power shit, like high
yeah,
powered stuff, like throw out Curry and take 23s. That's what I want to see. I want to see
yeah,
someone out there like John Morant trying to dunk. Like
yeah,
I don't want to see they play basketball the right way, and
yeah,
that's not what people love to see. That's just not
yeah.
what
We want
people
to see
love to
something
see.
exciting.
Yeah,
That's why I like Detroit because they go out there and beat your ass.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's rough, bro. It's
It's
rough.
rough, bro. Like
It's rough.
they play prison ball, and it's like
Yeah.
it's like I'm like they Durant just bullied everybody down. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
like it's like that. I need a reason to watch them, but I mean, I do like watching OKC, but it just I'm like, look, we have a OKC won the first title. He's got an MVP. He's got
Yep.
everything you need to push forward as one of the faces of the league, but they just don't get. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what
Bro,
what they
and,
have.
and for me, I just look at the box scores and I'm just like, oh, they won again.
Yeah,
They're just like to me. I'm like they're gonna win again. They're gonna win the chip
yeah,
again. I've already conceded that. That's what I feel because I'm looking at these scores. They're beating everybody's ass. When they
yeah,
lose, it's a once in a blue moon because all of a sudden all of them are off and the other team's super hot. Like as a team, they're built so well to complement each other, to complement SGA. Like literally, this is the best that you can do to complement your superstar.
yeah,
Like this is the best. And man, I just don't watch them because I'm like, why would I watch something that I know that the outcome's going to be the same? They're just going to
right.
win. They're
Yeah,
just going to win.
yeah, for sure. I want to talk about Charlotte, man. Like we're like LaMelo. Is he serious about basketball? Like I just I look at Charlotte. They got this young talent, and LaMelo's supposed to be the leader, but every year it just don't look like he's serious. It looks like they're just kind of doing whatever. And I'm just kind of like, man, like outside of Charlotte, I don't know if the league gonna take you seriously, bro. Like,
Oh man, I agree with you, bro. You asking me that you're the only person in the last 4 or 5 years that's been like, hey, what about Charlotte? Like because they're just known just to not be good. Their
yeah, but
teams walk
it's
over
like
them.
yeah, because like this year they got Knuckle, they got what's his name? I think Brandon is not healthy, but what's the guy that wants to be a rapper? What's it?
Miles Bridges.
Yeah, Bridges.
Miles Bridges.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
Bridges.
he's
I'm
so
like, look,
good. He's
I'm
so
like, look,
good.
Melo. I'm like, look, Melo, you should be able to get something out of this. Like, I should be able to say, okay, they're bad. Like, I've watched them before, and they're kind of like a mean team because they just be out there trying shit, especially like
Yeah.
Lamelo. But it's just kind of like, man, I don't. I know they're supposed to be bad, but it feels like Melo don't take it like he don't really want to elevate them to something better.
Yeah.
And it feels like he doesn't have those intangibles as a superstar. Like he just wants to get paid and live life and just do whatever, which fine is what you want to do. But I just feel like you've been like that's cool for like the first maybe 2 years, but now that like you got actual expectations as a growing star, as somebody that should grow into a star, I'm just not seeing that growth from him.
Yeah, me
And
neither. Me neither, man. It is weird because you want your superstar to take shit super serious, and when
yeah,
he's on the court, you can sort of tell that it's just he's just playing. He's just
yeah,
playing, which is fine. But if you're just gonna play, then they got to result in some W's somewhere at some
yeah,
time. I mean, bro, they're looking at the roster, man. They have to be probably the youngest team, and they have to be. They have three players, sophomores. They have four rookies on their roster. LaMelo, their star, is in fifth year. Miles Bridges, sixth year. Grant Williams, sixth year. Colin Sexton, seventh year. Their oldest dude is Mason Plumlee.
oh
Um,
God,
yeah,
he's
and
still in the league.
Yeah, he's 35. He is old, but
I
you know
didn't.
that. But overall, that team is super young. I don't know if maybe it's a maybe it's a GM issue, maybe it's a
Yeah,
draft issue because if you have this amount of talent, like I don't know, I don't know.
like Canepo's good.
He's good, bro. He's
Brandon's
super
good.
good.
Bridge is good, and I'm kind of like, wait. You have some pieces to work with
What
here.
happened to Brandon Miller? You know what I'm
Brandon
saying?
Miller, like yeah, like Brandon Miller, like he's injured, I think, but like he
KJ
so he's a good
Simpson.
player. Like, bro,
KJ,
you've got talent there.
yeah,
There's
super
something
talent.
there. But so why is nobody taking that serious? Like, dude, like they're not. It didn't seem like Melo's trying to lead them. He's just trying to have fun.
He reminds me of was it Larry Hughes where they had asked him like something about the team and he was like, "No, I don't play for the team. I play for my brother." Like I think his brother had
Oh
died. I think it was Larry
yeah,
Hughes. But that's how I feel about LaMelo. Like he sort of plays for himself. Like he should be elevating everybody, but that team is just he's got awful. He's got
yeah.
awful, and I don't know if
That's
any
why
other
I'm
team
like,
would want him. Who would want
yeah,
him?
that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it like because no, this isn't just about you in Charlotte, but like if they don't pay you, you can't really like. I mean, maybe besides like a New Orleans or a dumb team like the Kings, like you can't. Like we can't take you serious in that upper echelon, and he's too talented to not have been in the echelon. Like, why is Cade better than you right now? You've been in the
Oh
league
man,
longer.
and you know what?
Like, and Cade got his team. Cade with less talent got his team playing the way. Obviously, his better coaching staff. I'll give him that too.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just like Cade is taking the game seriously and elevating his teammates. And Melo's been in the league longer than Cade, and I'm just like, bro, you yeah, this shouldn't
Okay,
happen.
I'm gonna throw this out there, man, because
Yeah,
I just looked it up. This is crazy. Is that I can sit here and say I feel like he doesn't take it serious, but he's averaging 23, 8, and 10.
yeah.
23, 8,
Melo can
and 10.
produce, bro.
Bro,
This
like
ain't we're not saying that Melo's
it's
not good, bro. We know
crazy.
he's good. He's good. He's too
Yeah.
good for this to be the result. That's the
Yeah,
whole point. I think me and
exactly,
you are
bro.
getting at. Like
Exact.
he's too good for this.
I
Like
don't it so now I'm like, damn, maybe I am wrong. Maybe it ain't a skill issue with him. Maybe it's not him. Maybe it
no,
isn't him. Maybe it's a Charlotte
nah.
thing.
It's like I said, it's the intangibles. It's the
Yeah.
seriousness because like he is good. Like I said, I watch him. He's a really good player. But it just seems like they're not taking it serious and elevating the team where it needs to go. So
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully,
their second
but the
best
season's
player wants
early.
to be a rapper, bro. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, like it just seems like bro, y'all got talent and y'all should be
yeah.
more serious than this. So now I want to get to your team, the Lakers. How do you feel about their start without LeBron? How do you feel like Luka's been playing? Because I know as a LeBron fan, I am so excited for him to return to the Lakers lineup. I know people are going crazy with the same old clickbait headlines, but I'm like, y'all didn't watch them last year? I mean, there were so many games where Reeves, Luca, and Braun had like 70 plus points and a bunch of assists. So I think this is gonna. I think once they get the reps and get comfortable, this should be, knock on wood, it should be a top three offense in the league, just because of how many advantages everybody in that lineup can create for each other. So,
Yeah.
um, your thoughts on how you feel the
So,
Lakers have started.
so two things, man. So right now they're ranked 13th in defensive points per game allowed. I
Yeah,
think when LeBron comes back, it's funny because everybody consistently says that I know LeBron's washed and doesn't play defense. Like, okay, he's old, right? He's
yeah,
slower. He's not that athletic. He's not going to body you as much. But at the end of the day, can't take this away.
right.
His mind, defensively and offensively, is light years ahead of everybody. He knows what you're trying to run. So when he's out there, oh yeah, okay, maybe he isn't that great at defense, but he's still the leader, outspoken leader, offensively and defensively. I think that he's going to make this team better defensively when he's on the floor. I don't care about plus minus. I really don't care. Whether he's on the bench or playing, the defense is going to be better. And then offensively, you're right. I think he's still going to be LeBron James, bro. He's still going to average
Yeah,
20 plus. He's Their points per game, I think, is going to get better because now they don't have to fish to see who's going to help AR and who's going to help Luca, right? They both can get theirs, but now you got to rely on Aiton, who can hopefully be some resemblance of what got him as the number one pick. And quite frankly, he has been a super letdown because he should have dominated this league coming in. He
Yeah,
really should have. And you know what? Maybe Portland is to blame a little bit, but at the same time, he got to take some of that blame, man. He
yeah,
he and hopefully LeBron could get him to where he stays solid as he should be. Um, but yeah, I mean, LeBron will be basically their third go-to scorer, and then
yeah,
Aiton can be four, and then you got anybody else really can just throw in and contribute. I mean, that's
yeah.
four dudes
I
that can play.
I first see a resurgence for Aiden this year. I mean, these past couple of Laker games, he's actually played pretty well. Played pretty well against. He had a good Portland game. Played well against the Spurs, and forget who that was. The Wolves also. And so I think people are overthinking this because I think they didn't really watch the Lakers last year with LeBron. Like he's not going to be on the ball. He's already shown like he's one of the most lethal cutters in the league. And Luka and AR, or sorry, him and AR already have that chemistry. The people who are going to benefit the most from him returning are going to be Reeves and Aiden. Aiden's
Yeah,
going to get way more quality looks. Now you got to take one less athletic defender off of Reeves to put on LeBron, and Reeves going to get a better matchup. So, and plus Luka's playing the way he's playing. Like I'm like, look now because teams like they try to double Luka. But even I think the Wolves coach Finch said they asked him like, what's going to change when LeBron gets back? You can't double loop it.
yep, exactly.
So people are just trying to galaxy brain this, but I think the Lakers. I'm really happy, really with the way Luka has mentally taken his game, his approach to the game this year, because you can, like you said, we said earlier, chip on his shoulder. He's out for blood.
Yeah,
He said, oh, y'all calling me fat. Y'all say I'm lazy. Y'all say I ain't this, I ain't this. Okay, watch this. And he's just been cooking. And I'm like, yo, I think he's making a serious run. I think if things go well, health assumed, reps get in, he should be a top three, maybe top four candidate for MVP this year. Um,
yeah,
I really, really, really hope the league doesn't try to screw over Austin Reeves when it comes to most improved player. Like I don't want to see a lottery pick in that
yeah,
category like that.
yeah.
That's
Doing what they're
Austin
supposed to
Reeves
do.
do what they're supposed to do. Like bro, Austin Reeves. I don't know how. I can't think of anybody else that is the poster boy for that award than Austin Reeves. Like literally undrafted, and
A 50
then
piece.
yeah, and then on a $12 million a year contract, one of the best value contracts in the league is giving you borderline All Star production, if not first time All Star production. Um,
to, and let me tell you something. The
I,
the Lakers could really, really, really put in a trade package and get a superstar off of Reeves, bro. Like
yeah,
off of Reeves, some picks, and then maybe just a backup. They could
yeah,
really get a good ass player for Reeves the
yeah.
way he's playing right now, bro.
Yeah, yeah, like Reeves, his improvement has been great to see, and it just like I was kind of unsure of the team because I knew that they were going to be bad defensively, but Marcus Smart has been really good for them this year. Um, Jake LaRavia has shown up. I didn't know who he was before, and then he dropped like 30 on the Wolves, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, bro.
um,
This man is averaging 31 and 9, bro. Like, come on, bro.
yeah,
If he keeps up those, even if he's at the mid 20s
yeah.
and his assists stay high, this man has to be most improved. There's just no doubt
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. But I feel because of that anti-Laker media cartel, that's out there. They gonna try to act like he's just a normal player, and we're gonna see a lottery pick in that category, and that's me. Like you, this man was undrafted,
Yeah, he
and
is
y'all,
at all.
and he played next to LeBron, got better, and he's probably gonna be an All-Star this season. I mean, he got a lot of
And
All-Star votes last season, but this year. I think it's gonna be crazy. But I
Easy.
actually am high on the Lakers. If everybody's healthy and they get back, I think they'll be top four seed. Because I think this year the playoffs are going to be more about matchups than about
Oh
record.
yeah.
Because it's not even really like is one team better than next. It's about who's the worst matchup for you, and it's just luck of the draw. Because like if I'm the Lakers, I might feel better about playing like Houston in the playoffs than I would playing or Houston or even Denver in the playoffs than I would about playing OKC in Minnesota just because of the matchup problems they present. Um, Vice versa. Like if I'm the Warriors, I probably don't want to see OKC in Denver, but I'd love to see the Lakers or I'd love to see the Wolves in the playoffs, right? So that's just what it comes down to.
Let me look at the Wolves real quick, man. Let me look at the Wolves, see how they're doing. Let me see. Oh, they're seven. Okay, they're hanging around.
Yeah, the Wolves always do that though. They always kind of hang around, make it in, then the playoffs come, and then it's just like they go up to another level. Um, so I wanted to backdoor this with the Memphis stuff. Like, is John Morant? You think John Morant's out of there?
He's out of there. I think the moment that your superstar starts talking about upper management, whether it be the coaching staff, the GM, the media, the moment a player does that, he's checked out, man. He's checked out.
I,
He
I feel like he's got some reason to be mad though. When you think about it, and you just step back for a bit, like, okay, bro, why did you trade one of his second or even third best scoring options for KCP? And then like that Laker game, that was the first time I was like, okay, wait a minute. This is something here because like he like down the stretch of that Lakers game, he just was passing the ball. He wasn't even trying to be aggressive. He
yeah.
he would have he would have possessions where he would have Reeves on him, and I would be like, okay, if I'm Ja and they got Reeves on me, I'm about to cook. And he just looked dribbled a little bit, passed it off, and then he just disappeared the rest of that game, and he was basically Lakers' second best player because he wasn't even trying. And then it just he made those coaching comments, but
Yeah.
then I'm looking at it like, bro, hold on, like Edie's not healthy, I get it, but it's like Memphis ain't really. I feel like they ain't really tried to give him the type of scoring support that he needs. They've been kind of trying to tread water. I mean, they traded Dylan Brooks, which looking back on it, I don't think that was a good idea because he was like that the glue of that team, the mental fortitude of that team.
Yeah.
And now it's like they just out there just randomly haphazard, and it just doesn't seem like they're together. And I,
Yeah.
I, I think that's why he's frustrated because it just feels strange to make the move that they've made. And then you in the Western Conference and you supposed to try to win with that
And he
roster. Yeah,
Yeah, the roster isn't good, and then he's averaging the least amount of minutes he has ever, I think, in his career, and it's been going down progressively. Granted, he has injuries, so a lot of that is he's on minute restrictions and whatnot. But this year, from what I understand, he should be good. He's
yeah,
good to go to play, and yeah, 30 minutes. From what they're saying is he wants more minutes, right? The coach won't give it to him, so I feel like he's pulling what Kobe pulled in that game 7, where it's like, if I'm the problem, I'm gonna let everybody else carry. I'll do
yeah,
what I do, but when it comes down to it, let's see if everybody else can do what I do in crunch time, or
yeah,
carry us to victory, right? And I feel like he is doing that. It seems like he's checked out. It seems like he's not putting in the effort that he normally does. Like he
yeah,
always flies around the court, defensively and offensively. I don't see him trying to be explosive to the rack unless it's wide open, right? Um, I think that team needs to blow up. I think that John needs to be traded ASAP before it gets worse. It's only going to get worse, bro. And he's only going to play worse. And his
yeah,
attitude's only going to be worse. You want to try to get him out of there. I think he got a super max off his rookie deal, right? Or a
yeah.
max. So I don't know how they're going to make it happen, but I would try to trade him ASAP, bro. And get a
I
haul. Get a haul.
I I'd give it another month if around Christmas. it's looking really bleak. I'd get off of him because it's just weird over there. Like
Yeah,
I don't even understand. Like it just the
it's
direction
Memphis.
of
Yeah,
yeah, like the direction of the type of basketball they're trying to play, the coaching, Ja's trajectory, the organization. I'm like, bro, what is this team? I'm looking at this team. This doesn't make sense. Like you traded his best scoring option. You never even tried to replace that. And then you got Edie, which was cool. That was a good pickup in the draft, but he's not healthy. Jaren Jackson is Jaren Jackson. He's going to do his thing. But like, this really is not a roster meant to elevate the team to anywhere. And then
yeah,
John's got to play like a superstar. And granted, he hasn't played well so far this year, but it's just like it's just strange. It just doesn't seem
yeah.
like
I mean,
stuff is making sense.
outside of Jaw, like who is the bucket getter? Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, they got KCP. I mean, he's not really a bucket getter. He's more of a wide open, take a shot type of guy and plays defense.
yeah.
Jaren Jackson, former defensive player of the year, right? So he can get buckets, but I mean, I'm looking at, I mean, GG Jackson, Conchar, Landale, Cam Spencer, Cedric Coward, Prosper, PJ Hall, Brandon Clark, Edie, Javon Small, Aldama, Vince Williams. Who's going
Literally
to
who?
score here?
Literally,
Who's
like
no,
who?
that's like their whole roster, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you look at that and be like, we're gonna be competitive?
like, 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 are they?
Like, what are
J-
y'all thinking?
oh my god, bro!
Yeah,
Jalen Wells is averaging 9 points a game. You know what I mean? I don't. They got nobody outside of Ja and Jaren, and
yeah,
then Jaren's not even an offensive dude. I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, I would try to get a bunch of draft picks. I would try to get at least a star in return to him because I still consider Ja a superstar when he wants to play. So
yeah,
I mean, it's easy for me to say that, right? Because I'm not a GM and I don't deal with the finances. But I'm like, man, just get him out of there. Get him
yeah.
out of there.
I agree with you
Trade.
because
Hey,
it just
trade Reeves. Trade Connect. Trade some picks and get Ja into LA, dog. That's all I can say. Make it happen, bro. Ja, Braun, and Luca, dog.
I don't know if I would go with that, but you a Laker fan, so I'm gonna let you rock out.
Just
But
for fun. Just for fun, man.
they got to do something, bro. They because this
Yeah.
is crazy. This is
It's
wild.
it's dire right now. It's dire, bro. They're 4-6.
Yeah,
If they miss the playoffs this year, I don't know what they do, but they got to do something immediately because they were just on top. Like they were just a top 5 seed, 2-3 years ago. They had
yeah.
a
You
good
had a
roster,
good
bro.
you had a good core of guys to build off of.
Brooks, Bain, Jackson, Jaw, bro. That's 4 good players and they couldn't keep them together. Two are gone,
Yeah,
and they didn't get
yeah,
anything back. That's the worst part. Two of their, I would say, two of their stars out of the 4 stars. I consider them stars. Bane's great, Dylan is great. I, they had 4 stars when they played together. They were stars together. They gave 2 up. Got nothing to show for it, bro. Got nothing to show
yeah,
for it.
yeah. And none of the trades even really kind of made sense. I mean, I feel like they overreacted to the whole Dylan Brooks stuff from
Yeah,
the
I
Lakers
get Brooks
series.
because he wanted money, right?
Right, right.
But just
Like
pay
that,
the
like they,
man.
they didn't want to pay him, but it's just like,
Just pay
okay,
him.
if but you understand, like y'all were right there. Like, who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe if Steven Adams is healthy, maybe that
Hmm.
series is more competitive. I don't know. But it's just like you didn't really build off that. You just kind of wanted to save money and assets, and now
Yeah.
you're trying to
And there's
I don't know.
nothing there.
Yeah,
And nobody wants to come play in Memphis, dog. Nobody
yeah,
wants to come play in Memphis. There's
yeah,
nothing there. There's just nothing there for
yeah.
anybody. They're in a bad situation.
The last team we're gonna hit on is the Rockets, and what we feel from that POV. Um, I like watching the Rockets play. I like Sengun, man. Really good player. Ironically, KD continues to kind of make himself kind of look like a little bit like a hypocrite because of his comments about offense being, all you need to win championships. And I'm like, bro, okay, he's still thinking that like Golden State won that because of offense and not because they could play defense. And also, why it's no coincidence that the best team you have been on, besides that brief stint with Harden on the Nets, is this Rockets team, and they're good not because they're the best offense, and
Yeah.
it's like you know Houston would scare me if they had a legitimate point guard. Like if they went out and got I got on like let's just say for hypothetical let's just say for some crazy reason San Antonio believes in Harper and Castle and traded Fox to the Rockets, and now the Rockets have a legit point guard and they're not relying on Şengün and Ahmed
Yeah.
Thompson. That would be scary, but it's kind of crazy how like they don't have a point guard and they just look clunky out there. But um, if they had a point guard, that would be their real signature. But how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think without the point guard and no KD, they're in trouble. I think
Yeah.
I think they're in trouble. But I think having KD in there, they're going to float until either they make a move for a point guard or you know Van Fleet comes back. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
got
I think he tore his
KD.
Achilles, bro. He's out for the
Yeah,
season, so he's
yeah.
not coming back this year.
I mean, they got KD though. Like you know what I mean? They
That's
got
what I'm saying. Like
KD.
they look good, but it like their lack of a point guard is like glaring, and it's gonna come back like again, depending on which matchup they draw in the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's gonna come back to haunt them, and like it's just kind of weird. Like I like their team, I like the way they're built, but it's just like damn man, like they're that one piece away.
yeah, yeah. They are. They are literally. That was the worst for him to go down. That was the
Yeah,
worst
yeah,
because they wouldn't have to rely on him to score at all. Van Fleet to score at
yeah,
all. At all.
yeah,
You got KD. And the,
yeah,
the pick and rolls that you can run, the actions you can run, like it'd be insane. But yeah, the lack of a point guard. I'm surprised they haven't really gone out there and tried to trade for one because they do have a lot of assets. And I'm thinking to myself as if I'm the Rockets GM and I made a move to get KD and sign him, he's only getting older. I would want to win now, especially how good they did last year.
yeah,
Especially how good they did last year. You add KD, I feel like they improved. Okay, they don't have a point guard. Go get one. Trade who you need to trade to make this work. But they are right now they're fifth in defense. And I mean, KD can talk about whatever about offense, but he's still on a really strong defensive team right now. And
yeah. And
and
they're
as
good. They're good because of that to me, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
and as much as KD says, as much as he's good as in offense, he's still a 7 foot whatever wingspan. He may not
Yeah,
be so physical, but he's changing shots. He's changing
yep,
shots. You can't as a player you can't back him down in the post. He's too lengthy.
yeah,
So
for
I mean
sure.
he is a problem on defense, even when he doesn't try. Even when he doesn't try.
Yeah,
But
like
them getting Jalen Green out and essentially replacing him with KD, I mean, my God, like they should win like if KD was on the team last year, they probably make the finals, bro. Like they
yeah,
probably make the finals. They
yeah.
might
Like
win.
they do because everything fits well around KD. Like you got a point
Yeah,
center. He's got Amin.
and he's not
Like
selfish.
yeah,
He really isn't.
and he's not selfish. He's an efficient bucket. Like man, you can just that dude can just score, drop 30 in his sleep. So I think it'll be interesting to progress or how the season progresses for them, and if they make a move or not. And I wonder who's going to become available. I do think it'll be funny if like Ja goes there because now I don't know how,
That would be
I
a
don't
good
know
move.
I don't know but I don't know because Ja can't really shoot like how like, so it's like who's gonna be the shooter on that team because you
Well,
have
it's like 2K, bro. It's like in
yeah
2K, right? You play with your friends in the rec. You got five friends. You dribble the ball for 23 seconds, and now you're like, damn, I'm just gonna throw it to my best scorer and just hope that he just
yeah
greens it. Like that's how I feel KD is. Like you can run your offense, Jock can do whatever he try. If he can't score, he can't score. But you got KD.
yeah
All he has to do is jump 6 inches off the floor, and he has a wide open shot, bro. like, that-
yeah
like
yeah
every time, like he's a
yeah.
cheat code. Him and
You're
Wemby,
not gonna see you.
cheat codes on offense, bro. Just give him
Yeah,
the
for
ball.
sure.
Just give him the ball, man.
hmm Well, so that was all our topics today. Marco, do you got any socials you want the fan to follow you out or want to shout out?
Oh man, you said socials.
Yeah,
Oh man, I got an Instagram at sign Castrovelli, CASTROVELLI. It's mostly just pictures of my dog, my family, and my motorcycle, and that's about it. So nothing
Yeah,
crazy, nothing crazy. But give me a follow. But yeah, thank you for having me. I'd love to do this a lot more for sure, and I learn a lot from everybody that I've worked with on this podcast. You and Bryson. I mean, it's great topics. I like that y'all don't talk about just one thing. We could have probably talked about LeBron James for a good 45 minutes and Bronny
yeah,
James for 45 minutes. But we touched on a lot of things that a lot of people don't talk about, like the Pistons, like the Thunder, like
yeah.
at least this podcast is dope because y'all are talking about everything. So I like what y'all are doing, man.
Appreciate it, man. Well, thank you for joining us, y'all. Y'all have a
Thank
great
y'all.
weekend. Appreciate it. Bye.
All right, see y'all later.